Greetings, Voyagers. Well, I'm feeling loquacious tonight. I have a story to tell of my life in Helena, Montana. And I was probably 12 years old. My brother and I and one of our friends were out riding bikes. You know, kids at that age, kids on bikes. You know, the city was our playground. We were all over this place. There used to be a landfill dump right off of downtown, over by the Civic Center, between like the Civic Center and the railroad tracks. The railroad tracks are still there. The Civic Center is still there. But the landfill dump has been developed. There's buildings there. There's businesses there now, and so I don't know when all that happened, but anyway. The landfill dump was a wide expanse of flat ground, and then at the edge it was a steep precipice that dropped down about 12 feet down to a grassy area with some trees right alongside the railroad tracks. And somebody yelling over there. And because it was right alongside the railroad tracks, there were hobos back then. We called them hobos. People called it the bum jungle. Hobo jungle, the bum jungle. Transients, you know. And so anyway, we got to the edge of the landfill, and there was this big tire that had been discarded. One of these big ones that's about 5 feet in diameter that comes from like an earth-moving machine or something. And we thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we took that and rolled it off the cliff and see how it goes? So we got it to the edge of the precipice, and we looked down, and there's two guys down there lying in the grass. And they got a little campfire going right between the two of them there, and right behind them was a little makeshift shelter that they had made out of scrounged materials, anything they could find. And it looked like it was probably just big enough for two guys to get in out of the rain, and it was all just kind of thrown together. It was the bum jungle. It was the hobo jungle. So we were going to roll it down, and then we saw these two guys down, and we figured, oh, no, better not. So we started to back off, and the guys started laughing. They saw us up there, and they started laughing, and they're saying, come on, roll it down, roll it down. And they're waving us on. They're going, come on, roll it down. So we let it go. That tire, as big and as heavy as it was, it went flying down that cliff, crashed right through their fire, threw sparks everywhere, slammed right into their little hut and broke it all to pieces. And then they stopped laughing, and they started yelling at, you little bit, and they started climbing. They were going to come like running up the hill to get us, but they had too much of a climb, and we were on our bikes, and we got the hell out of there. Just one of the many fun, exciting stories I have. Maybe I'll pull a couple of more plums out of that background if I can think of some, and I'm sure I will. Good night, all.